What's up, guys? Welcome to the Mississippi Real Estate Podcast, hosted by Ryan Watson.
And I'm Tripp Spruill. It's all about real life, real talk, and real estate.
Join us as we dive into the stories, trends, and insider tips shaping the world of Mississippi real estate.
Whether you're buying, selling, investing, or just curious about the market, we've got all the insights you need to navigate with confidence. So if y'all are ready, let's get real.
All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Mississippi Real Estate Podcast. Me and Tripp are really excited. We're just now getting back going with this thing, and we got a really great show planned today, and we're going to talk about some questions that buyers and sellers have. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. What you think, Tripp?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I feel like we're throwing people off because we just we did that little goofy video, and we had new mics.
Yeah,
and we had the mics we felt like we couldn't touch. Now we got these boom stands.
Now we got a little boom stand.
Yeah, daggone.
It makes me want to. I feel like
I'm definitely touching this one.
I feel like Joe Rogan or something.
Yeah,
you can kind of move it around.
I know.
Scoot back. It's pretty neat.
I'm excited. So, all a testament to Sarah.
That's right. So
I would say that we're still excited about our new studio.
Yes, we're still excited
that we
about
highlighted
our studio.
And our microphones.
Microphones, all the things, and it's going to be good. Let's talk about since we're just getting back going with this thing, let's talk about kind of our direction with the podcast moving forward.
Yep.
What is our plans? Are we We're going to have a lot of people from the community on.
Yeah. So we were talking about this year, what it looks like. And, obviously we want to stay true to what we started, right? Like we're still about, obviously real talk, real life, real estate. Right. And we want to build that community with real estate. And, the first year we were on, I think we had a lot of different realtors on, and we had a lot of lenders on, and things of that nature. We had some other people, roofers and whatnot. But then we incorporated Austin Wrestler, right, with the yard gym, and then we just started thinking about this year, like building more of that community aspect. Yeah. So for me, it looks like we've talked about obviously in our meetings. Yeah. We're going to look at trying to get more community leaders involved, business owners, and stuff like that.
Yeah, the people that are building Mississippi.
Yeah, essentially.
Kind of gear it more towards those people and what they're doing.
Because I think what people don't realize is in real estate. I think we've even ended some episodes, or we were in last year's episodes, and we would have somebody on like. And I know I've mentioned it, you mentioned it a couple times, like, what in the world does this person have to do with real estate? But community leaders, businesses, that all dictates where people want to live. That's right. That's a part of real estate. So,
absolutely.
It
falls into the location.
Yeah. So I think that's a really good direction for us this year. We feel excited about it, and we've already, I think, have started a really good list of people. We've got people that said, that we have to work out that I believe will come on. We've got people that already have agreed, and we've got folks we're excited about reaching out to. Heck yeah. But we really want to, I think highlighting businesses too and whatnot is good.
Absolutely.
But just
and we're also we're gonna bring the market into this too, kind of what we're seeing in our local market.
Yep.
You being at Weichert, you can bring in a national level sometimes, and get more of a broader view of what the market looks like with your side of this too. So
yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Well, yeah, we can add to that, but I think you have the same tools too at Hopper,
Oh, for sure.
And just really, yeah, I think the biggest thing with national is that sometimes we don't need to. I think that's what people, when you watch the news, whatever your channel may be, that's what people get stuck on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not realizing that in our more of a micro market of central Mississippi, it tends not to be as bad as what the national can look like. Yep. Which can kind of trip people up. Yep. Now, as far as interest rates go, that's a whole different thing. But that's right. Either way. That's right. So excited for this year.
Yeah, it's going to be a good year.
I'm ready to pull in I mean, we're going after some political figures.
Yeah, some big name people around here, and big name people.
You know what we're going to have to try not to do,
What?
which we may end up doing, is like when the elections come in. Not so much giving our point of views, but like when we get people that are like, hey, should we reach out to this person? They're running for X, and let's go reach out to the other person.
We better not do that.
I don't know.
Not a good idea.
It would be fun though. Could be fun.
All right. Well, look, I don't want to make this show like super long today. Let's jump right in here, and we're going to go over some questions.
Okay.
Are we ready for this part?
No.
This is going to be tough because this is real life questions that we run into all the time, and even if we hadn't, we got to know how to navigate. We got to know how to navigate these questions and help our buyers and sellers. So I'll jump right in here with our first question. Is your house has been on the market for 45 days, and I'll add or more.
Okay.
45 days, let's say at the least. You've had plenty of showings, but 0 offers. What are you changing first? What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's a 100% real life scenario.
We're seeing that in this weird market right now.
Yep. Well, I think the first thing you got to look at is it priced appropriately? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So pricing, I think we've talked about last year, and I know we'll talk about many times coming into the new season of if this is a season.
Yeah.
Pricing is important. And everybody has an emotional tie to their house. And everybody wants the most they can get out of it, which we completely understand. Mm-hmm. But I think we have to look at all angles of it to see if that price matches with not only your area, but like your neighborhood. Is that price justified?
Right.
What do you think about pricing?
I think that's a great point. We can go down that deep off in that one. I had one that we had an appraisal, and the appraisal should have stayed in the neighborhood.
You already had the appraisal?
Yeah, already had the appraisal done.
So they knew?
Mm-hmm. They knew, and they still wanted to go higher with the price. But and even the appraisal was high because they pulled prices from a whole way off, a whole different area, versus just staying in the actual neighborhood. And maybe that appraiser, I don't remember who they are or whatever, but maybe they just didn't know the market.
We don't want to blast them anyway.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't. There's some of them that I want to blast for sure. That may be one calling me right now to make sure.
Oh my gosh, that's why I put my phone on the table.
That's a lender. But no, I think price. I think that's very important. People don't realize that, and I say this all the time. It's not like buying a car or selling a car. You can't overprice it, man. I mean, you can jump up a little bit, $5,000 to $10,000 maybe. But people need to understand, like, you don't have to move from whatever. You can list it for the price that you want to sell it for, and you don't have to move from that price. Now, so they're in this market, they're more likely going to ask for some closing costs, and so you might need to be thinking about that. But yeah, I think.
Well, I think in the situation,
I think looking at the price is.
You point. Yeah. Well, that's
your first step there.
Pricing is everything. But in your particular scenario, if you already have an appraisal and you want to go above that, you're almost setting yourself up for a house that sits. Or let's say
I'll tell you something even crazier.
Let's say a buyer comes in and they take it full ask, and their bank comes in and appraises it.
I was about to say that's what happened. That's what happened.
So now,
so their bank came in and appraised it.
You've got it,
and he looked at that appraisal, and he said,
"Why'd you price it like this?"
He said, "Did you know that they pulled these numbers from way over here?" I'm like, we didn't know that, but
I'm assuming the appraisal was low. Okay.
It worked out.
It worked out.
mean, it was
We'll just
like-
keep it there.
Yeah, it was
But a lot, but
spot on.
But a lot of time, if you have the appraisal and you want to go above appraisal and then your house comes in under appraisal, even if you get the listed price you get, you shouldn't be shocked.
No.
And in this market, unless somebody's just capital heavy, cash heavy, there's not many people paying over appraisal like they were when COVID was going crazy.
I'm seeing. No, you're right.
So now
it's not anywhere like it was.
So now you're setting yourself up to lose the money.
Right. Now, and I think it also depends on where. Because I had a client call me yesterday, and they said, "Hey, can you look at this house? House been on the market 2 days." Called the selling agent, and I said, "Hey, we're interested in this house. Can you send me the PCDS, the property condition disclosure? It's not in." For those of y'all who don't know what a PCDS is, sometimes I'll spill it out a little bit, but they're listening. It didn't have one on MLS, and so I was saying, "Hey, can you send it to me? I have some people interested." And the agent said, "Well, I'm like going through multiple offers right now. I don't even know if they're going to appraise, if it's going to appraise for these prices that they're offering, because they're getting over asking price offers on this house." Mm-hmm. So it definitely is still happening, but not as much. You're right. It's not as much. And look, we know if your house is gold or not. And so that's why you hire the professionals to come in there, because like you were saying, most people think they got gold and they got a lot of more sentimental things in their house than they do with what it's actually worth.
Yeah.
But we come in there and I say, "Hey, you sitting on a gold mine for sure. This needs to be priced like this." Now you can't miss the market, but you can still be on the higher end of it.
It's just hard to take out the emotional.
No problem getting that.
Yeah, it's just hard to take out the emotional aspects of that, where you're like, "This is my first home. I raised my kids here," or,
for sure,
our kids went through, or me and my wife went through, or I went through this segment of my life and in this property. The emotional tie is the hardest thing to break.
Absolutely.
That's why it's important to show the numbers of what's actually going on. Now, if you don't have an appraisal, and we're going off numbers, because I've had this happen before multiple times, where your seller wants to sell for X, and you're like, but the numbers are showing that they're way high. And then you kind of, okay, well, look, can we, it's almost like you're negotiating a deal. Like, can we meet in the middle, and we'll try to get, and I think it's important. I guess this is two ways looking at it as a realtor. Trying to reverse engineer it to where you back into their net that they really want, and them being honest with that number.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what they owe, and I mean, you should fact find all that anyway, but try to reverse engineer into their number. And then normally you both can come to, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
Right.
Or if they're just stuck at, "I want XYZ because my friend said they think I can get this for this."
Oh, my favorite one is Zillow said this.
Or Zillow. Yeah. And then you say, "Okay, you just have to
want to go down that rabbit hole."
You have to make them understand, like, if we do try this, it's got to be short term. But even when you do that, you're hurting yourself, because then you go into a price reduction. Yeah. So setting the price is very, very important. And I'll say this too, like, listen, like Ryan said, like, get a professional to give you what the numbers actually look like. I think people get surprised. Sometimes surprised at what it may be in a better way than what they think.
Yeah, and maybe we need to have a podcast on like some of these extra. I'm not going to say all the sites. I mean, I'll mention a few: Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes, all these other
Ryan
ones.
really likes Zillow.
Well, my point is maybe we need to have a podcast about that at some point too, because I lost a listing. I'm not going to say lost a listing. I may have saved myself some time and hassle, and it was $1 million listing because we went in there. The seller had their expectations because they had looked at one of these websites, and it said their price range is this. Well, when I looked at the comps of what has actually sold around here, and I explained to them, I said, "Look, these websites and apps and everything, they're not giving you real numbers of what things sold for." And we've had conversations about this all the time.
Yeah. We're a non-disclosure state.
Yeah, we're a non-disclosure state. And I tried to explain that to them, and they were like, "Well, we still want to do this." And I'm going, "Well, it just expired from sitting here for a year or
Yeah.
more at the price that you want to sell it for.
Yeah.
That tells us a lot right there, is that you didn't get any offers. You don't have, and it expired. So, I can't waste my time. I'm not in the business of listing.
Yeah. Well, they're
It costs us
obviously-
money to market.
Yeah. Well, and they're obviously not in them. Obviously, it's not hurting them bad enough where they got to sell it.
That's right.
So,
And
but-
I'm not mad at them, but it would be
Yeah.
a waste of my time.
So I would say, yeah, but I agree.
Price.
Pricing, and also going back what we just said about price reductions, all that. There is a negative stigma if you don't have it priced right about if you're 45 days plus, 55 days plus,
Oh, for
75 days plus. Now people are going, what's wrong with it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So now you're talking about like, is there a condition issue? So if price, and that's another thing. If you have it priced right, we've already talked about that before too. It can move quickly, but now, so you have price, and I think now we move into condition. So people say if it's sitting there, like, well, what's wrong with it? Something's got to be wrong with it.
It could be the lot shape in a neighborhood.
Could be.
I had one that hurt us real bad. I mean, it was, you look out the front door and you're looking at the next door neighbor out the front door. It just depends.
There's also a lot of there's some neighborhoods that are also built towards that with their zero lot line and the way that they want their front porches and all that stuff. And that kind of,
Right.
that can be a favorability to some people.
Yeah.
But yeah, some people don't want to be looking out their bathroom window, brushing their teeth, waving at somebody making
Right.
breakfast.
Well, and then I went and showed a house. This was about a week ago, and the front yard was the only access that their next door neighbor could get to their backyard.
Ooh.
Was having to go through, and they had a big double gate. The next door neighbor had a big double gate, and they had boats and four-wheelers and all things. Well, the only way to get through that, because of the way the houses were sitting.
Hey, can you move your boat
was
so
to
I can
go-
get the
was to drive through. You literally drove through the front yard, like
Oh, my
the
gosh.
grass, almost by the front porch steps, to go and go in the neighbor's yard. And I was like, man, of course, any buyer's going to go, why is there a trail going through the front yard
Yeah.
for the neighbor?
We'll go to the next
That's
one,
just-
please. Can we go to the next house, please?
Yeah,
I don't want that
Well,
yard.
and I want to throw something else in here too, and talk about, we're talking about prices. I want to add something to that too. And I've been really talking to my buyers about this. Instead of dropping the price, as far as going a price reduction or price improvement, when you market it, is offering concessions to buyers, because I mean, you're not necessarily dropping your purchase price, so
Yeah.
it still looks good on the market, but and that depends on the price range, the market, the house. If it's $1 million house, it's probably gonna be a lot different. But with these 250 to 350 houses, people are needing closing costs. A lot of people are asking for closing costs for their concessions. So
Well, I think that goes back to the seller's
you
net
can
too.
offer $5,000
Yeah.
in concessions or
Yeah,
whatever.
if you can
Instead of dropping the price.
Yeah,
And it's-
I mean, again, if that
not as
if
bad
the
of a
seller
stigma.
sees, and the seller sees that, okay, I can do that and still get in my ballpark of my net. I think you got something to work with there.
Yeah.
But you brought up the
those factors all play in. I mean,
Oh,
it just
yeah.
depends.
I mean, that's what I mean. People got to realize, everybody, everything. We've said this 100 times over in a real estate contract or buying and selling real estate is negotiable.
Yes.
There's a problem and there's always a solution. It's just if can both parties bridge that gap.
Right.
And then, but you talked about like the front yard. I would go to that, like condition of property equals curb appeal.
Yep.
That's not great curb appeal for most people. So I would think, hey, and the curb appeal, we know this because we do professional photos. Shout out to Watson Company
Let's go.
and Sarah.
Watson Media Co.
Yeah.
We changed the name.
I know, y'all. It's tripping
Used to
me
be
up. Watson Media
Photography.
Co.
I still,
AKA Sarah Watson.
I still call it Watson Photography, just FYI.
Yeah,
But-
but like since and we're several realtors do professional pictures, but we do too.
Right.
That snapshot is what if you're seeing it, that's what your buyer's going to see. Your sellers need to understand that. I tell a lot of people I work with, like, hey, make sure it doesn't mean you have to have all new flowers and you got to redo your landscaping, but a little bit of pine straw, a little bit
Tidy
of
up.
weeding, a little bit
Tidy it
of
up.
bushes being trimmed, that's condition. And then, so if your house is sitting there, is it outdoor condition or is it indoor condition? You know, do you want $1 trillion for your house, but your house is dated from the 80s? I mean, it's a lot of stuff that come into price on that.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, thank you so much for being here, for listening to our show or watching our show here. Please go and like and subscribe and all the things to follow along with what we're doing. It really helps us out. Thank you so much. Now back to the show.
And
That's why you need to consult your favorite realtor.
you going to pull it?
What, the best?
No. I was going to say me, but whatever.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
me or Tripp.
Pricing, condition.
Preferably me. I'm just kidding.
What else could affect it for sitting there? Here's another one that's been happening lately.
What?
Competition.
Oh, yeah.
Did another house, how many houses are for sale in that neighborhood?
Oh, yeah.
Or did a new one come up and are they priced lower than you? And is that where all the traffic's going?
Yep.
Competition.
Yeah.
That's a
Well, and I'll tell you
That's a
something
good
else.
one.
I'll tell you something else too to think about too. If you're,
I put
if
that
you're one
above
of the-
condition.
If you're one of these for sale by owners, we hate on for sale by owners all the time. That's your prerogative. You can do that, whatever. But I'm flipping the coin here a little bit.
Okay. Flip it.
I had one the other day that I had
For
listed.
sale by owner?
No, I had it listed. One of my listings.
They went for sale.
And there were no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Clip
man.
that out. Clip that out. Sorry.
No, they could have very well had. But there was neighbors on both sides of them. On either sides of them, both of them were for sale by owners.
Oh,
And
did
they
you
had little-
dominate?
they had little for
Did you
sale by-
dominate? You
I
had,
tried
please
hard.
tell me
I
you
tried
dominated
hard.
that.
I did. I sold it. But what
But
sucks
were theirs
is,
still for sale?
and this is why I'm saying this, is like theirs are still for sale.
Yes.
And mine's
Did you
under
go knock on their
contract.
doors and
Yeah.
say, "I just sold these houses"?
Oh, yeah.
And y'all been sitting
Oh
here.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, why not? That's what we do.
I'm not mad. I get it. I mean, we're gonna go down the rabbit hole for sell by owners now. Congratulations.
We need to do that.
All I'm gonna say is I'm not mad if you try to do it for sell by owner. I just wish,
No.
like, I mean, look, there's some agents that do a really good job at calling for sell by owners. I could probably do a better job of that myself, but I just think I don't know if you really get out of the for sale by owner what you think you're getting out of it.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say about it, because I don't want to get
No.
into the weeds of
Oh, there's a
all
lot.
the stuff. But
That's just another one of those things. I was just flipping the coin there to say I had for sale by owners on both sides
Yeah,
of us.
and you got yours.
And I had mine listed and on the market and all
Yeah.
the professional pictures and things that we did, and it's under contract.
I think one of the myths that it kind of breaks is that selling real estate's easy. And I just put a for
yeah.
sale by owner sign in the yard, and maybe I put it up on. Somebody put a for sale by owner up that I know, and I don't. Anyway,
Yeah.
for sale by owner,
We don't have to go down.
they put a for sale by owner in the yard, but
Yeah.
they didn't list it on Zillow. There was nothing on Real. I would say,
Right.
So I will say that most for sale by owners at least will go list on Zillow, but that doesn't even also get you your footprint. That people got to realize realtors do have more of a marketing footprint than what. And I think that itself
and
brings
your
that itself
your
brings the
season-
value.
Well, your seasons agents too. We're day to day, daily talking to other agents and what they've got for sale, what
Yeah.
they're selling. You're constantly saying, "Hey, this is, I've got one coming up over here in this neighborhood. When it hits the market, I'll let you know. Whatever." And so it's just a part of being in the game and just doing it every day.
Okay, get out.
All right, we gotta go to the
we're
next
getting off
question.
for
We gotta
sale by
go
owner.
there.
Okay, so
We're gonna go on wrong.
so I think there's other things that go to how your house is sitting, but I think we hit on three really good ones: price, competition, and condition.
Yep,
PCC, baby.
the PCC, baby.
I don't know what that means.
say too fast.
Price, condition.
All right,
Yeah, whatever.
Next,
Sorry.
next question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No.
I got a woo-saw from that last one. All right. You're buying a house, and the inspection report comes back
Oh boy.
4 million pages long, It says 40 on here. 4 million. It feels like 4 million. What are you actually concerned about?
Are we representing?
And what are you, the buying side?
We're doing the buying side. So it's
We'll start
our
with the buying
inspection report.
Yeah. So what are you actually concerned about, and what are you letting go? This is a house you're buying. Your buyers are buying.
Okay, so I'm representing the buyers.
That's right. What do we tell them?
It depends. Next question.
I know what I like to do sometimes on the buying side.
Burn the inspection report.
That too. I learned this working at Weichert.
Come on.
I would
Do
say.
you want to go first? You go first. You're on a roll.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I would say ask for everything.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm going to surprise you then.
What are you going to say?
Since you say you learned that at Weichert.
What are you going to say?
I don't go that route.
You don't?
Mm-mm. All right, you want? I'll explain. I'll go
that's
first.
That's the butthole move. To say we'll fix everything, and then they're going to get there and they're going to say, okay, this is what we're not fixing everything. We'll fix these things.
There's nothing more that I love than getting a buyer's inspection report that is the full report, and I say, what do you want on this? And they're like, the whole thing. And I'm just like,
I only do that.
I start ticking.
I only do that to you.
Want the whole thing?
Work for you.
And you ask for 20,000 off ask, and
yeah, new roof,
yeah,
new bathroom.
This is where realtor. This is where a bunch of the nickel and diming comes in. The nickel and dime scenario, I guess. So for me, I don't encourage. And then we laugh about what I said earlier. It does depend, right? It depends. There's all kind of factors, right?
It's 40 million pages long.
It's a lot to go through. Most of them are.
Yeah.
Even when there are a lot of pages, sometimes it's a lot of minor stuff. My biggest concern, specifically if you're buying a pre-existing house,
right?
The first thing I try to tell my buyers is educate in is saying, hey, you're buying a used house.
That's true.
There are going to be things.
Yep.
Because there are things on a brand new build. Mm-hmm. That's why you do the blue.
And you do ask for everything on a new construction.
You walk there, you're doing blue tape, or some of these builders will bring their supers in, and you walk through with them, and they touch up everything you point out, which is a great way to do it.
Yeah.
So let's keep it to this so it can be simplified. If we're buying a house, if I have a buyer and we're buying a pre-existing house, I don't care, 1990s, 2000,
what are
whatever.
you actually concerned about?
I tell them specifically if we've negotiated off ask price, I try to say, and it's not that I'm trying to. I'm not
factoring.
It does, and I'm not trying to.
You lowball the mess out of them.
Yeah, you can't ask for everything.
You don't want to ask for everything.
If
you ask over purchase price, and
my thing is, if the goal is to buy the house, don't kill your own deal.
That's right. That's true.
You know
that will very well happen.
If the goal is saying, I like this house,
yeah,
and it's a pre-existing, and it's in my price range, or actually have negotiated them down.
Let's not kill the deal.
Don't kill your own deal.
Yeah.
So and I'm not trying to represent the seller here as a buyer.
Right.
But what I tell people when we go into the home inspection process is, hey, remember we're buying a pre-existing house.
Yeah.
And you can look and find things in any property.
Would you say?
I know what I tell them is I say unless, depending on price, especially if we gave them a full ask offer, okay, maybe we can ask for a few more dinkier things.
Right.
But regardless of the price, I always say, hey, this is basically your punch list. Which I kind of contradict myself because I always say on the seller side, like, hey, let's take care of our property so we don't have to worry about all this stuff.
That's true.
So then the buyer's like, well, why do I got to fix it? I get it. It's the chicken and the egg.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A lot of things in real estate is chicken and egg. Which one comes first?
Yeah.
It was my house. I should have taken care of these. I didn't.
That's right.
I'm selling it, and I want to move on from it. You fix it.
Right. Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I say, look for the big ticket items. If there's a problem with your roof or your HVAC.
By big ticket, you mean like safety issues, things that are safety concerns?
That would be, like if you got something that says, electrical's not up to code.
Yeah.
And, a lot of times that can still be little things.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't cost an electrician anything to come in there.
This house has been going for 20 years it is.
Yeah, not to double tap have double tap wires
Oh,
and you break the
I
box
see
and
that
all that stuff.
on every inspection.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A lot of them.
Oh my.
But anyway, I say look for the big ticket items. If there's something wrong with the roof or some electrical that you're not comfortable with, plumbing, HVAC.
Stuff that could cause major problems down the road.
Let's
if
seriously
if it
negotiate
stays
that.
The way it is.
Yeah, but if you look over and you've got a cracked light plate, light
that's
switch plate,
stupid.
or a nick in the wall, then you're going to repaint it anyway.
That's stupid. Yeah.
Let's not, So anyway, I tried.
Hopefully, it's a good inspector that's not going to hit those things. Anyway.
They're all going to hit them. That inspector's going to be like, there's a scratch on this table that you're taking with you, or whatever.
Yeah.
Not to hate on inspectors, but they're covering their butts.
Oh, yeah,
there's
they
a
gotta
huge
see why.
liability
They
behind
gotta
that.
see
You know
why.
what I mean? If they miss it, they can have, and there has been stuff that's been missed. I mean, we've heard stories and all that stuff. So so where you say, and look, there are people that do, hey, let's ask for everything. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that either.
Right.
Because when you send me that, we're going to be like, no, yes, no, yes. And then we go back and see. So you're kind of reopening negotiations.
I was joking in a sense with ask for everything. But I will say this. You always ask for more on the buying side.
Yeah, you never know.
For sure.
Yeah, you never know.
So let's see what we're going to get. Let's see what they're willing to do. They may only give us this, or this, but let's ask for more here. And,
yeah, I mean, worst case.
They might change out the plugs.
Yeah, worst case,
Or
they say no,
plate.
and your buyer's like, look, I'm good with it anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't typically lean in to, here's the 40-page document.
Here's a whole report.
What do you want,
Fix
Tripp?
it.
We want everything. We want it all, baby.
Yeah. I try to tell my people, let's focus on the safety concern things, the major big ticket items, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Stuff that's gonna, that may, if they don't have smoke detectors in the whole house,
You probably want to get the smoke detectors.
get some smoke
That's
detectors.
code, people.
Yeah, that is code too. I mean, things like that. Let's get those things knocked out.
Yeah. So what do you do if you're representing the seller and you get a 40-page document? Heck no.
Yeah. Did you mean to send me the whole report?
You're like, hey, Tripp.
Buyer agent.
Tripp, did you purposely send me the full PDF of this? And I'm
Right.
like, yeah, man, we want it all.
Yeah.
So what do you say? So what do you do on that part? No, I mean, we kind of already answered
the
it.
same thing.
Same thing.
The same thing. I say, hey, look, let's look at the things that are, are going to kill this deal or not.
Yeah.
And
We got to be realistic. We're actually, this was a really easy one.
Mm-hmm.
I recently got my Northeast Jackson house on a contract. We literally just went through this this past weekend.
Oh, I bet that was a good one too.
It actually was. I mean, that's an older house.
Yeah.
It was actually a really good inspection.
That's awesome.
And you know what the people asked for? Because I'm not giving away anything that's gonna get me in trouble. They asked for the electrical, like the whole electrical section, which I was like, that tracks.
Yeah.
Because nothing was up to, I mean, there was,
Yeah.
you had,
The wires were there.
yeah. But you had your typical stuff.
Yeah.
There was a few missing, electrical boxes and the stuff wasn't attached to the beams and that, whatever. So they asked for that. And there was like a leaky faucet and another little thing by the washing machine hose.
Yeah.
And I presented everything the sellers asked to my person. He's like, great. So we need a plumber, electrical, and HVAC guy. He's like, do you know any of those? Because they've since moved. I was like, yeah, I got all three of them.
Yeah.
And I helped line them up. He was like, great, let's get them. I mean, he's just
schedule.
like, I need to fix it.
Fix it. Let's move
so I can
on.
sell my
Yeah.
house.
Oh man,
That was easy. I wish they could all be like that.
I know. I got one going right now. A couple of them, but one of them's really easy like that. It's going great. Matter of fact, they started ordering everybody because they had some people on their end that they wanted to use before we even signed the home inspection
Still,
contingency.
we're already fixing it.
Oh yeah. I was like, don't order anything else.
Yeah.
This could all fall apart in about 5 minutes. Let's just make sure everybody's signed and we've agreed on repairs. And that I probably could have said something up front and been like, hey, don't do anything. And I think I did, but don't order anything until we sign this. Yeah. So we need to make sure everybody's on the same page. But
I guess
I'll swing this a different way too, real quick.
Okay, swing it.
I'm trying to remember what I was going to say.
Oh, Lord.
I was talking about the inspection side.
That's perfect for us.
That's par right there.
That's perfect for us.
Squirrel all day long.
Let's move back. I will say this.
I may swing
I'll
back
say this
around
real
to
quick.
it. I'm going to think of it in about 5 minutes.
I'm going to make you think of it.
Okay.
I'm going to plug what I just said of how I contradict myself. And I've said this in previous podcasts. And I'm sure we'll have another one about sellers.
Oh, yeah.
If you currently own a home and you want to sell it, start kind of paying it. I'll throw me and Tracy in there.
I know where you're going with this.
Me and Tracy are working on. We're getting ready to move on from a house we've been in for 18. Coming up, if we make it to this coming May of 2027, wow, we'll be in there for 18 years.
What year is it?
Well, we're working on finally building a house we've been wanting to build forever, and we already have. We had issues in the garage. I knew it was going to come up. We just had the whole garage. In Mississippi, we talked about this before too. And our humidity heat, like your sheetrock tape pops, and
every garage.
you can't
in Mississippi
unless you trim it out.
If you use it on a regular basis,
right?
You got to think of the garage door shaking the ceiling.
I mean, everything. So we just redid our garage and repainted it, and now I'm about to have. We're going to look at some things. We got some leaky faucet. Like, we are preparing to sell our house.
Right.
And I'm not saying that you have to renovate your whole house, but like things that you're like, man, that you put off till tomorrow. Oh, I'll do that next week. Oh, we got a little leak. It ain't hurting nothing. It's not getting under the cat. Like, those are the things that pop up that a buyer's going to ask for. If you've got a seal leaking around your sink in the bathroom, spend a little bit. Our plumber is going to come out there probably. It's going to probably cost us $400 or $500 to get everything done, so I don't have to worry about it when I go to sell my house.
I look at it
just
a total different way, or I look at it a little different than that. But that's why we do this show, because we can talk about these things. I look at it a little different. So what I tell my sellers is, because there's so much that they haven't done. Usually, it's going to be 9 out of 10 of them ain't touched nothing on that house in a while. But I tell them, I say, look, if you're going to fix this fence, if you're going to paint this wall or fix whatever it is, these little small, a lot of times it's small things. I'm not talking about changing the whole garage door out or putting a new roof on. But if it's little things that you were planning on doing, let's save those to use as negotiating things.
That you'll fix when you sell it?
Because you'll fix it whenever you get under contract and in the home inspection.
Yeah,
let those items come up, because if you're going to fix them now, why not just wait and let the buyer feel like they're getting more and then fix them then?
Yeah.
And so, because if you don't have if you fix everything on the front end, it looks good, it's better, but and it depends on the house too.
Yeah, but I'm going full price, baby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
Actually, what's funny?
That's true. That's why I'm saying it depends on the house.
Yeah, it does. But you know what's funny?
And what the items are.
I guess my point was just don't sleep on your house.
No.
You ain't got to fix everything. I agree. Absolutely. But Tracy and I were going through this. We're like, hey, what do we need to fix?
Yeah.
And she actually sounds a little bit, she's like, I'm like, hey, we need to fix this. And she's like, hold up a second. They may not even ask for this. I was like, but they could. So we've kind of been having that. Right. What do we fix? Right. So we've been doing pretty good at what we think is important. And we're probably not going to do everything too, and we'll see what they say on that. So there you go.
Well, and the things I'm talking about, is let's say one of the handles by the sink still works to turn the sink on or whatever, but it spins around too far. Look, the inspector's gonna be like, okay, you need to fix this.
Well, tighten that bad boy
don't fix it right now. Just leave it alone and let it come up. All right, let's go to our next question.
Yeah, this is
gonna be on this stupid. We're getting in the weeds. That was fun.
That was fun. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for spending time with us. Y'all go like, subscribe, follow, and share. It really does help us out and push us out into the algorithm and reach more people. Now, let's get back to it.
All right,
I think somebody could get some out of that, maybe. Anyway.
All right, this is gonna be a land question.
Okay.
No house involved.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Trees, rabbits, deer, and squirrels, turkeys.
Yes. All right, here's a question. You find 50 acres at what seems like a great price.
$2 million.
Incredible price.
$2 million on the Big Black River.
Give me a call. I'll help you sell it. What are the first 3 things that you're checking before you tell them not, before they get excited? Before you get excited about it, the buyer gets excited. What are the first 3 things that you're going to do? All right, here's the 50 acres. Awesome price. What do we need to look into first?
I'm going to defer to the landman. I mean, I like hunting and fishing, and I want recreational property, but these prices, I'm going to first ask my buyer, can you really afford this?
Yes, yeah. Here's the other thing. It depends on where it's at. Similar to houses.
Same thing, location.
If it's a piece of land that's, a mile from Renaissance, which I have one.
Is this real specific? Here we go.
Well,
He's promoting.
Or is it out in Scott County?
What's wrong with Scott County?
Scott County's great.
It's just lower prices.
Rural Rankin County.
It's more affordable prices.
Rural Rankin County, whatever.
Yeah.
I think either way, no matter where it's at, the first thing you need to ask is this in a flood zone?
Ooh. Yeah, especially if you want to build a house.
Yep.
Somewhere on your 50.
Yeah. What's the layout of the land?
Mm-hmm. So basically, that would be knowing, like, what's your use of this property?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a home and a hunting track, recreational track, or is it just straight recreation? Because if it's just straight recreation,
that's true.
What if you want ducks?
Flood would be fine if it's in the delta. And
true, and you're in a flyway.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, all that depends on what you're going to do. I guess if you're going to build a house on it, I would definitely, if your house pad's going to be sitting.
So use.
Yes.
That's a really good one. Mm-hmm. What about, I would say,
let's do if we're building if you're building a house on the land, and then we'll go to recreational.
Okay.
So if you're building a house on the land, we'll knock this into two separate ones: recreational versus residential.
Okay.
So if you're building a house on it, definitely flood zone still plays in.
Yeah, because then you have to deal with not only your home. I'm going to flip the insurance hat on real quick, because you're not only dealing with your insurance of your residence, then you've got flood insurance.
Well, it's 50 acres too. I forgot about that.
Which also.
So you don't have to have flood insurance if the if the flood zone doesn't run through the house pad.
That's true. You could be on a higher elevation.
Yeah.
So never mind.
Where is the flood zone?
Yeah. If you want to know the flood
if it
map.
has one.
Yeah.
Has one.
Yeah. What about soil content for your house pad?
Soil test. That would be my number 2.
Soil.
Because that's going to be your
foundation.
Yeah.
We've talked about foundation before. That's one of my biggest.
You may have to dig out 5 feet of dirt and put 7 back.
Whew. You may have to go 10 out.
And we're talking today's.
Or 6 out or whatever out.
Exactly. And today's prices on dirt is not cheap.
I know. My daughter said that when we were talking about our house pad. She's like, why is dirt so expensive? It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. I love that. That sounds like a holiday all day long.
I was like, I don't know, baby. It just is. Because it can be
expensive. It's right here.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
Dirt's already on our land. There. Yes, it is.
I get that.
It's just not good dirt.
I get that.
Actually, anyway.
Well, that would be.
We had a good soil sample. So yeah,
find out where it's at, flood zone, all that kind of stuff. I always suggest doing they may only do this because that's all I know of is a 10-foot bore, and they'll test every 2 feet. So I would go at least 10 feet down. Mm-hmm. Let them test every 2 feet, and see what kind of dirt you got.
Yep. Well, you have to if you want to build. If you don't do that, you're setting yourself up.
If you don't,
you're just rolling dice.
Yeah, you were just.
And I would crap out every time.
Yeah, I mean, because here's the deal: if you do that, that definitely needs to be in the contract to have a dirt sample done. Because if
I don't think there's
dirt,
a problem putting that. That's a good contingency.
That may push you out of your budget.
Yeah.
On what you want to build on that land.
Yep, I agree.
So.
And if you're just doing it for rec land, you don't have to worry about the soil sample.
Of course. Not many people are going to be building a house on 50 acres. That's just not common.
Yeah.
It happens, and it does. But, so I guess we're kind of looking at more of a smaller level. But these apply to anything residential.
I would say survey. Make sure your lot lines are right.
That would be my third one.
You don't want to buy 50 and you got 38.
Hey, I just heard one. I just heard one where they bought a 4-acre tract. This was commercial.
Okay, 4 acres.
So you know this was showing up.
Oh, yeah, because them commercial prices.
This was 4 acres.
We know that.
And he said, man, I got a great deal on it.
I bet.
Awesome price, bought it on 4 acres.
Oh,
He's like, well, did you do a survey? He's like, no, man, I've been passing this all my life. It's 4 acres.
Trusted the process. I knew the property.
And he said he got a survey done. It came back as 2 acres.
Ooh. He bought it for 4 acres, though.
Bought it for 4 acres.
Dang.
Commercial.
That's why you get a survey, folks.
That's very important. Very, very.
I don't care if you
a couple
know.
$100 will save you thousands of dollars.
I mean, yeah, if you're going to buy.
Or make you more money.
Well, it made that person some more money.
Yeah.
I would be pissed.
Or make you more money.
Can I say that word on podcast?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, and I'll give you another example. I'll give you another example with a survey situation. I had a client recently where they thought it was 240 acres for years. Even one of the neighbors.
Who's trespassing on who?
Yeah. Even one of the neighbors says, "Man, this thing, I know it's been 240 all my life. Whatever, blah blah blah." And they were kind of upset with it.
Uh-oh, producers
Yeah,
putting a
it's
red
all good.
flag up. Yellow
I'm not
flag.
saying who it is or anything.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to cut that out.
I want you to talk about our situation. Our own land, personal land we bought.
This is real life. It's real talk.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's not, this,
We're going
I'm
with
not saying
We're
anybody's
rolling with it,
names or
Sarah.
nothing.
We're keeping you in
I'm not
this
saying
clip.
anybody's names or anything.
We're keeping you in this clip.
I'm keeping people on the hook right now too.
Yeah.
So-
You're going to buy it, that
You're
gummit.
gonna buy it. Well, and anyway, it actually ended up being more than 240 acres, which was good for the seller
Sure.
because price per acre
Yep. Just went up.
just went up.
Price of poker just went up, as they say.
This is what our price is now versus what it would have been if we'd have just gone off of what it's always been said it was.
So
And that's all I was
Basically-
going to say about that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the
so
survey is important.
simplified
Yes.
right there. Get your survey. I don't care if it's 2 acres or 240 acres or 2,000 acres.
Exactly.
Whew, I wish.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So use
So-
dirt,
Use dirt,
survey.
survey.
Oh, that's a pretty good start.
First 3 things.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to it too. You might have timber on it.
Different
There
value.
might be value in the timber.
You may have ag on it.
Might have agriculture. Yeah.
A lot of people don't forget about your pasture fields. That can be a hay field, folks,
Yeah.
to a farmer.
Yeah. Well, let's.
If you don't farm it, somebody else
so
farms.
that's
Anyway,
the
sorry.
residential side. So would we do the same things on 50 acres?
I think we just covered both
For land
on
side.
accident.
We did. I just wanted to make sure because I was splitting those
Yeah,
into 2
dude,
separate
I would
things.
do both on both sides. Now, well, time out. On a resident, we're talking about bigger. The question was 50 or 4
50,
acres.
Yeah. Yeah.
This does not apply if you go into, you come into like, use my neighborhood for instance, Bridgepoint to go buy a house. They're already lotted out.
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have to worry about
No, yeah.
survey lines too much,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you got plats and all that. So anyway,
That's right.
don't get confused.
Yeah. Don't worry about getting a survey in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
More than likely, the lines are
Drawn.
drawn. Yeah.
Awesome. I think we killed it
Now, on
that one.
Are we done yet?
No, yeah, we got one more.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I'm just going to go into the land side of the hunting side of it.
Oh,
If it's in a flood zone, depends on where you're at because flood zone
River.
matters if you're going to kill ducks.
if you come to where
but
I'm,
all the land's flooding and you want to deer hunt it,
yeah,
you
your deer get run
you
off.
might have a swamp donkey in there. You might not. But
I don't know, man.
I was just going to go into that a little bit. But
Yeah, I think what we find, I mean, duck and deer is primary. I mean, well, I don't want to relate to people like, bull crap, I turkey hunt. I know, I forgot about turkey hunters.
oh yeah,
But primarily in Mississippi, we're turkey, deer, and duck.
yeah,
So if you buy a tract in most areas, not to say that they're all created equal, because the delta versus the hill, it is different.
yes, it is.
But so know what area you want to be in.
Yep.
As far as if you're going to do a recreational,
Yep.
because if you're going to come up there in the hill zone with me and expect to kill delta deer, you're going to be disappointed.
Yep.
Not to say that the hill zone doesn't have good deer; they can.
Got turkeys though.
got turkeys.
You want to go in there and go kill some turkeys.
Yeah.
Get after it.
But if you want to buy if you want to go duck hunting and you go buy hills on land,
You ain't going to kill no ducks.
you ain't going to kill many ducks. No. So anyway, use.
So, I mean, all that, it matters too. You know, ask your
You can't
favorite
start
real
talking
estate
about
agent.
hunting because deer season's coming around. And
Oh,
we'll
we're
start
going to get
talking
excited.
about it.
October 1st is finna be here, baby.
I know. I'm about to go spray food plots
be here.
very soon. Anyway, let's don't
All right,
do this right
This is
now.
going to be our last question for this show. Your friend, you ready for this one?
Okay.
Your friend,
You.
there's supposedly your friend, says, I'm going to wait until interest rates come down before I buy a house
Yeah. Yeah.
or
Okay.
before I buy whatever.
Yeah.
What do you tell them?
I tell them buy the house and refinance it later. Because if you wait for the rates to come down, you're never going to buy a house.
Yeah.
Now, I get it. We're dealing with it right now, and this is legit. Everybody is used to the 2s and 3s, and that's the problem we're sitting on. One of the problems we're sitting on.
Yeah. I think people are starting to realize that ain't going to happen again.
Oh, I don't
It ain't.
think it will in our lifetime. I think we could get
Lower.
low 6s, high 5s.
Yeah.
I think that's a possibility.
For sure.
What are you missing out on? So if there's a house you like right now, like this is it,
Yep.
and it's priced where I like the purchase price,
Right.
but I hate the interest rate.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
And then somebody else comes and buys that house. There's not another house like that one that you're going to like, and you're not going to be able to buy that house a year from later at the same price.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I agree with that 100%. I also think it depends
I felt like
on-
I was very confident about that.
I also feel like I'll throw a wrench in this. I don't know if it's a wrench or not, but it also depends on where they're at in life too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what if they're renting and they're throwing away $1,500 to $2,000 a month, and you know what I'm saying?
Don't let an interest rate stop you from building equity.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Like it's always
Yeah,
a good day to
that's
start
valid.
building equity.
Sure.
And start building something. Start living in, like old Dave Ramsey says, start living in your bank account.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because I mean, it's only going to go up. It's only appreciated.
and that's
Renting goes nowhere.
yeah. So that's and there's an okay to rent for a
Yeah.
season of life or whatever.
Yeah,
and
we're
you
not
know
saying-
what? There's also some people. You have another segment of people who just they don't want to own a home. They want to rent.
Yes, right.
So that's fine too. But you said the same thing, like that I was kind of hitting around like that. It's the same thing with a house or land. Like you're not going to be able to buy the like kind property, house or land, for the same price a year or two from now.
Right.
But that interest rate is an unknown.
It's going to fluctuate.
And it's going to fluctuate, and you can always refinance it. Now, I know you could also get in the weeds about refinancing, resetting your mortgage, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But at least you have options.
That's why
if you want the property and you can afford the property and you like that property, I don't think I would let an interest rate stop you from. I mean, dude,
Right.
me and my wife, we're going through it right now with building.
Absolutely. Well, and you always, I mean, I've always heard, you marry the house, you date the rate.
Yeah, that's another good one. That's kind of like me, buy the house, refinance it later.
That's right.
But married date, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I think, and I mean, going into it,
And then you cheat on both of them by paying it off.
that's right.
Pay that joker off, and you ain't got to worry about nothing.
That's right. Except for paying taxes still on it, which
yeah.
is
And utility
a whole
bills.
nother podcast.
Golly.
Isn't that crazy? You can own your own property, pay it off,
We talked
and
about
then
this
you
the
got
other
to
day.
pay
You're
taxes.
mad.
Who wouldn't be? If you really think about it, why am I paying taxes on something that I own
I know. And you already bought
that you already bought?
and paid taxes on up front.
Exactly.
Trace and I have been saying this lately too because it's all over the news. We're like, we hate taxes. I can't say it the way that we say it because it would be unfriendly on this show.
That's true.
But we don't like taxes.
No. Taxes, no.
No taxes. Stop raising taxes.
All right, anyway.
Or go to a flat tax rate. Oh my gosh, we're going to get political. Sorry.
So here's the deal.
Simplify the tax code. Anyway,
Do
that's all
you
I'll say
tell
about it.
do you tell them to let the rates drop before they do it, or go ahead and buy.
Man,
what you want.
I think
Start building equity.
I think you just like every other question we've gone over. It's the situation. It depends.
Yeah.
If you can afford the down payment, if you can make the mortgage payment, and you like the property, buy it now.
Right.
Because that's not.
If you're just buying to live there.
If you love the house and you're looking for a house.
I'm gonna twist it on you a little bit. Should we go into what if you're an investor?
Oh, that's a whole different deal.
What if you're buying it as a rental house?
I think if you're an investor, you can be like. Well, I can speak to it as an investor.
Yeah.
I have been working on me and my wife, and we've been working on saving cash because we realize that for the houses we look for, we're going to have to pay a little bit more. So we're going to have a little bit more down payment, and then we need a little bit of buffer in case we want to renovate some things.
Yeah.
So we're being more patient, and it's not so much.
Are you worried? You worried about interest rates from that perspective?
Yes and no. If I found a house that's a really good deal and kind of under market, then I worry about the interest rate later. If I find a house that's higher and I think it'd be a good, I can be more patient if those numbers don't work, including interest rates, because when you're doing your numbers for margin, and that comes into play. But us as investors, because we're not just uber capital heavy. I don't mind saying that because it's a reality.
That's true. Yeah.
We're more patient.
Yeah.
But people also forget you're still investing if you still have your properties you currently have and you're working on those properties.
That's true.
So I would say that we've even focused on paying one or two down while we're trying to also stack some cash.
There you go.
Still investing.
Let's go.
And then we'll probably get somebody be like, yeah, but you can't write off that. I don't care. Tired of paying tax. Those tax tricks. I'm not interested in it. I'll pay my taxes and I'll take the cash flow.
Yeah.
That's always been our game. Cash flowing properties, mortgage free rental properties.
Yep.
I'll take the appreciation.
I'll take the appreciation.
I'll take the appreciation, growth over time. I'll take the cash flow, and I'll take the asset, and I'll pay my taxes. I'll be a good citizen, and I'll pay my taxes.
Yeah.
I'll set aside for it. But no, it depends on the interest rate.
Okay.
Clear as mud.
Clear as mud.
If I'm talking to a buyer client of mine or a friend of mine who brought that question up, I would say buy your house, refinance it,
Yep.
marry the house, date the rate.
That's right.
That type of conversation. Because the biggest takeaway is that house, somebody else is going to buy it. Next year, the house prices everything's going to keep going up.
Rates will go down.
And rates could be down by that. So if you wait.
Refinance.
Okay. So if you wait and rates go down, but all of a sudden demand gets higher and the prices of a house go, what did you do?
Yeah.
Did you save money? Probably not.
Well, and it's just a tougher market too if you're waiting for the rates to drop.
You're
going to be fighting over.
Yeah, because when rates drop,
house.
demand. Yeah, because more buyers in the market. Now you're really going to be in a pickle.
Go ahead and get the one you want now, while the rates are a little higher. If they're higher, they're not right now.
Yeah.
But and then refinance.
Yeah. So I'm saying buy, baby.
Buy, baby. Call Ryan Tripp.
Buy. Let's go buy it right now. I'm ready to go buy one right now myself.
I heard that.
I would also real quick too tell on that, like
What's up?
just make sure too if you're not in the market right now and you want to buy, just start saving some money. Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
That's a smaller soapbox.
Put you about $10,000 or $15,000 to the side.
Yeah.
You can save it up.
Yeah.
Save it up. Put it to the side.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it.
Yep.
All right.
We're not.
That's about all the questions we got.
Yeah, that was great. I want to talk about real quick. I want to say thank you to the Watsons for inviting the Spruills over to y'all's house this past weekend.
Let's go.
Our family had
We had a wonderful time.
Our family had a really good time. I hate casing. We got a teenager now,
Okay,
so
so
he was somewhere else.
That's okay.
He was swimming and living his best life with some friends, and he missed that. He did eat the hamburger though late at night when we got back to him.
And you know what? Those hamburgers were delicious, and I ain't speaking.
It's not just because you made them.
No, a lot of times. I did make them.
You did.
But a lot of times I go over and beyond trying to make a burger good. and you really don't have to do all that. do
No.
you? It's beef, and I mean,
The deer sausage was good. The hamburgers were good. The cheese dip was good, and the quality time,
the fellowship was good.
fellowship was good. Found out Ryan Watson can actually really sing.
Oh,
I picked up his guitar and I just strummed a couple notes. Like, I can't believe we didn't get into this. And then he took it and then just put on a concert, like a mini concert.
I wasn't trying to do that.
You always talked about how you sing in the choir, and I'm like, man,
I do love to sing.
I know, but I was always skeptical. Can you really sing? You're singing around a lot of people, like in a choir, like,
Hey,
But man, dude, you ripped it.
Tracy can sing.
Tracy can sing.
She started singing like a bird in there too, and I was like,
Tracy has
found out some new things about both sides of our family.
Yep. Tracy's. Oh, we can't wrap this up yet. We got rapid fire questions.
Oh, we do have rapid fire. We might have to take this into 2 different ones. The rapid fire.
We'll just do it real quick. I'll end this real quick by
Okay.
saying, look, we appreciate y'all having us over, and we had a great time.
You're welcome.
And I am really impressed with your singing voice.
But you need to cook me steaks.
Oh, it's
when
coming.
we come
Oh,
back.
you gave me burgers. I cook you steaks. I see how this works. Anyway, all right.
kidding.
We'll end it on the rapid.
It can be a burger.
We'll end it on the rapid fire. But we had a great time, and Holland had a great time. She really enjoyed hanging out with y'all's kiddos. So that was we're gonna do that again for
We're
sure.
going to do that for some more. For sure.
Okay.
All right,
Sarah said,
do you want to pick, or do you want me to pick?
you pick first. I'll pick the next one. Are we going through this whole little?
All right, so we can only answer
You just
Which-
read it.
one
pick
word.
one.
Okay, so Sarah says you ask a question, and all we can just respond.
How about this?
It's
How about
this or
this?
that.
How about this?
It's this or that.
I'll pick it up,
Okay.
and I'll ask it. You answer one, and then
then
you
I'll-
pick it up.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm first.
Yeah, you're first.
Okay.
Lower price or seller concessions?
Seller concessions.
Okay.
Oh. Buy the worst house in the best neighborhood, or the best house in an average neighborhood.
Rapid fire.
This is not rapid.
Rapid
Best
fire.
house.
Okay, so the best house in the average neighborhood. Okay,
I shouldn't have said that.
you didn't like that.
All right, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, rapid fire. Here we go.
I know the answer to this one. Land or rental property?
Land.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't think you were gonna say that.
Curveball.
okay.
City conveniences or country living?
Country living.
Let's
baby.
go, country living. Oh,
That was a good one. That was a good
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I'm country living too.
I might know the answer to this one. New construction or established neighborhood?
New construction.
Let's go. I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm doing it because I
You're
know.
building a house.
I know. I actually like both.
All right, hang on.
I
I'm
can't
not
say
ready.
both, but I like both.
I'm not ready. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Ooh, 5 acres or 500 extra square foot?
5 acres.
Yeah. Next.
How many are we doing?
All of them.
Oh, here's a good one right here. This is right up your alley too.
Oh,
Fixer upper
okay.
or move in ready?
Move-in ready. They're like, what kind of investor is he?
Move in ready.
Tracy would have been fixer upper 100%.
Yeah.
I think. All right.
All right.
Ooh. This is, ooh. Pull or shop?
Shop.
Me too. Not getting one though.
Sarah wants a pool.
You have a pool.
It's $600 from Costco. All right. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, is this the last one? I get the
the
last
last
one? Okay. You can answer it too. Not at the same time.
Waterfront or acreage?
Acreage.
Boom. I knew you were going to say. I'd have said the same thing.
Yeah, man. There's something to just about, yeah. Anyway. All right. That was fun.
That
Okay.
was fun.
That was
All right,
cool.
let's end this thing.
I probably answered some differently than I actually thought I would have.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thank y'all so much for listening to this show today. If you got anything out of this or just had fun listening, whatever, y'all help us out. I mean, you would be surprised how much it helps us. Just know that we're doing the right thing and we're keeping this thing going. But y'all like and subscribe and all the things. Follow along with what we're doing. We got some great shows coming up.
Drop a
Can't wait.
comment.
Yeah, drop us
Get
a comment.
engaged.
Also, if you have any kind of real estate questions for me and me or Tripp, our information is not hard to find. Give us a call. We'd love to help y'all answer any questions. If you're thinking about buying or selling or whatever it is, either one of us, we can help you. So thank y'all so much for listening.
Thank you. Yeah.
God bless.
Let's go.
That was a good one.
That was